Although we don't have a release date for season 6 yet, we know that Lila will be present in it, even because she will be Monarch's successor. Somehow she managed to find the miraculous butterfly. But what exactly will she do with it? If you want to know, just stay with me because this is Toon Time. At the end of the episode Recreation, right at the end of the 5th season, Lila managed to get the Butterfly Miraculous. We don't exactly know how she got it, but now she is the owner of Noir. But we took almost a whole season to know the true identity and Gabriel's wish. Maybe it will take the same amount of time to find out Lila's ambitions too. While we wait, we can theorize about it, right? This is the best part of it. In first place, let's take into consideration that it's possible that Lila isn't her real name, since she has many identities. Lila Rosie, Iris, Ferdy, and Cerise. These are her hidden identities that we know. There must be other ones too. And she is a pathological liar. We don't know nothing for sure about her. Her name, age, and other things are missing. At the beginning of the show, we thought that she was just a jealous liar. But after that, we saw that she didn't lie just in the school, since she went to more than one school. And she even lied to her moms. That until now she had 3. And none of them know about the real life of their daughters. One of them even believes that she is in Africa. It's crazy to think that such a young person can fool many adults and institutions so easily. Lila lies to get others' attentions, but mainly to protect herself. We saw her lying in many different situations. But in Oni-chan, for instance, when her life was in danger, she lied in an incredible way, catching even Hawk Moth's attention. But why does she lie like that to protect herself? And protect from what? Well, from solitude. Everything indicates that Lila has many families, being someone who has been adopted many times. Even because no one goes around winning families out of nowhere. This means that she lived part of her life in an orphanage. Or maybe worse, who knows, even in streets, since she might have been abandoned from her blood family and consequently didn't have the affection that she wanted. Similar to Chloe, that also lies a lot in many situations and always had distant parents. That's why she likes the attention that others gave to her and made everything needed to get it. But not even remorse Lila demonstrates to have. And now she has the Butterfly Miraculous. For sure, she will be unstoppable because if someone can manipulate situations, that's her. We saw that the girl has a new hair, and besides that, in the episode Revelation, she transformed into Foxy. With her superpowers, she managed to control a lot of people, including Natalie, forcing her to send everything about Gabriel to her. And that includes information about his past, how he found the Miraculous, his contracts with Tomoe and Tsurugi, miraculous spells, the location of Emily's body, and a picture of one of the Greyhound Divinity twin rings, which is in his finger. But keep that information in mid because I'll go back to it. Now that she has all this information about the Miraculous, she can use it against her main enemy, Ladybug. And yes, Marinette is another enemy of hers. Remember that in Conleo, she even showed a map, indicating some peoples that she needed to defeat. And among them, there was Marinette, of course, and even Mrs. Bustier. But imagine that Chrysalida focus on Marinette. It will be obvious that her life has something against the baker, which would lead to some people to get suspicious. Firstly, about Chloe, but the blonde one wouldn't be in Paris anymore. But there she would be also a possibility. But thinking about it, after being expelled and throwing her wig away, I believe that we won't be seeing Lila so soon. Now, we will only be seeing Cerise and Iris. Who knows how many other personalities she can create anyway. But it is way easier to attack only Ladybug, because it could be anyone who had a wish and needed the Ladybug earrings and the cat ring. But what is Lila's wish? She wants to be loved, have the complete family that she always wanted, the perfect family, or at least the most attention that she could have. That would be what she altered in the reality with the absolute power. If we go back to the episode Conloyo, when Gabriel is talking to Andre, Lila hears the conversation and gets bothered when Gabriel says that the mayor has a complete family. That might be just a minor detail, but it could be something that will be explored in the future. The idea of not having a family as regular people should bother her a lot, at least not a blood family as far as we have seen. Every orphan's life is hard, but growing up lying to everyone and doing the impossible to be loved, being remembered for sure isn't something that hurt her. And she will do everything to change that, including change the reality with the absolute powers. And in case her wish isn't to have this perfect family, I believe that it could be something like that, like finding her biological parents that could have abandoned her while she was younger. But by the way, she seems to be resented by them. It doesn't seem like she wants to find someone that have abandoned her. It makes more sense to build her own family in her own way. Let's not forget that the absolute power has a cost. Apparently, you can make an exchange for the wish. Gabriel sacrificed himself, so Emily could come back. And if Lila could, she would probably exchange Marinette's life instead of her own. But for that, we're going too far. The question that remains is, how would she manage to make her plan work? So do you think that Lila should find Gimme? Even having a sad story, doesn't she deserve any other chance? But it's not a doubt that she will have intense moments coming up. So leave your opinion down in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching till here, and hasta la vista.